everybody, my name is PS3 Rage Gamer, and welcome back to the Stanley Parable. Now, this video is probably going to be very, very short. I think there's, whoa.
Good morning.
This wasn't here before.
Contacting the Future Happiness Foundation. We are confirming your shipment of 1,327 cardboard boxes to your place of work.
Boxes?
Can you verify that this is correct? Excellent. Your order will arrive shortly. Thank you again for contacting the Future Happiness Foundation.
That's a load of crap. Boxes are the destroyer of happiness and the destroyers of dreams. They murder people, and all that is left is a cardboard box. Okay, let me find the final ending here. Let me find the final ending.
When Stanley came to a set of two open
And
doors,
I
this
will
was not
see.
the correct
Yes,
way
I
to
know
the
it is
meeting
not the
room,
correct
and
way.
Stanley knew it perfectly well.
I need to
Perhaps
get in
he
on
wanted
the
to
S
stop by
sign
the
so that
employee
people do
lounge
not come
first,
to my room
just
when
to
I'm trying to
admire it.
record.
Standing now in this
Anyway.
incredible room,
Yeah, this is probably going to be the
Stanley,
shortest
for the
Stanley
first, but
Parable video
eager
you've
to
ever
get back to
seen.
business, Stanley took the first open door on his left.
Nope. So I jumped off last time, and I'm assuming
Stanley was so
there,
bad
actually
at
there's
following
two more
directions,
things.
It's incredible he wasn't 5 years ago.
See, I'm assuming since that door is open there, that I can go there, and I can go up there. So there's gonna be
Look, Stanley,
5
I think perhaps
parts,
we've gotten off
6
on the wrong
videos.
foot
So
here. I'm not your enemy, really, I'm not. I realize that investing your trust in someone else can be difficult, but the fact is that the story has been about
you know what, I'm gonna
nothing
just
but
go
you
over there and see
all
what
this
happens.
time. There's someone you've been neglecting, Stanley. Someone you've forgotten about.
You,
Please,
the
stop trying
narrator.
to make every decision by yourself. Now, I'm not asking for me, I'm asking for her.
Her,
This
what?
is it, Stanley. Your chance to redeem yourself. To put your work aside. To let her back into your life.
What?
She's been waiting.
Alright guys, there's gonna be, there might be, I have to split this into another part maybe. What? Whoa! Whoa!
That's her, Stanley. You need to be the one to do this. To reach out to her. If you can truly place your faith in another, then pick up the phone.
Okay. I don't know what that did. I'm gonna go back and see what happens when I don't pick up the phone. What? 427.
Oh, Stanley, is that you?
Yeah.
Hold on, sweetie. Sorry to keep you waiting.
Whoa.
I'm just pulling the bread out of the oven. All right. Okay, there we go. All right, now, I want you to come in and tell me all about your day.
What?
Gotcha.
Yeah.
Oh, come on.
Markiplier would
Did
be
you
so
actually
scared
think
right
you
now.
had a loving wife who'd want to commit their life to you. I'm trying to make a point here, Stanley. I'm trying to get you to see something. Come
What?
inside. Let me show you
Fine.
what's really going on here.
Whoa. That's creepy. Ooh,
This
boobies
is a
after
very
censor. No,
sad
I'm
story
joking.
about the death of a man named Stanley.
Whoa. Good morning, employee. Press 6 on your keyboard. Okay.
Stanley is quite a boring fellow. He has
Hey.
a job that demands nothing of him, and every button that he pushes is a reminder
But I
of the
like boobies.
inconsequential nature of his existence. Look at him there, pushing buttons, doing
And staring
exactly
at
what he's told to do.
The games.
Now he's pushing
Mannequin
a
has
button.
boobs.
Now
Yes.
he's eating lunch. Now he's going
Pushing a
home.
button.
Now he's coming back to work. One might even feel sorry for him,
yes.
except that he's chosen this life.
No, yes. We're. Press U.
But in his mind, he can go on fantastic
Now I know what
adventures.
it's like to feel like
From
Stanley.
behind his
Because
desk,
have his
Stanley
job.
dreamed of wild expeditions into the unknown, fantastic discoveries of new lands. It was wonderful. And each day that he returned to work was a reminder that none of
yes.
it would ever happen
Let
to
me
him.
suck them. Yes. Press X to watch TV.
And so he began to fantasize about
Where's
his
the
own
TV?
job. First, he imagined that one day while at work, he
She
stepped
has
up from his
numbers, I
desk
think.
to realize that
No.
all of his co-workers, his boss, everyone in the building had suddenly vanished. off
Now I'm
the
gonna make
face
this.
of the earth.
This is gonna be the final video
The
for the
thought
Stanley Parable. I'm gonna have to
excited
update
him
it. So
terribly.
press 9 to spend time with the boys. Yes.
So he went further. He imagined that he came to two open doors and that he could go through either. At last, choice. It barely even mattered what lay behind each door.
Is this like a synopsis of my
thought
previous
that his
place?
decisions would mean something was almost too wonderful to behold. As he wandered through this fantasy world, he began to fill it with many possible paths and destinations.
What?
Down one path lay
What?
an enormous round room with monitors and mind controls. And down another was a yellow line that weaved in many directions. And down another was a game with a baby. And he
A
called
baby?
it
What?
the Stanley Parable.
Is that what I missed?
It was such a wonderful fantasy, and so in his head he relived it again, and then again, and again, over and over.
Again,
wishing
again,
beyond hope
and again,
that
and
it would
again, and
never
again.
end, that he might always feel this free. Surely there's an answer down some new path, mustn't there be? Perhaps if he played just one more time.
Uh-huh.
But there is no
Whoa,
answer.
she disappeared.
How could there possibly be?
Whoa,
In
I'm back in my
reality, all
office.
he's doing is pushing the same buttons he always has. Nothing has changed. The longer he spends here, the more invested he gets. The more he forgets which life is the real one.
Uh-huh. Yes.
And I'm trying to tell him this. That in this world he can never be anything but an observer. That as long as he remains here, he's slowly killing himself.
Huh.
But he won't listen to me. He won't stop. Here, watch this. Stanley, the next time the screen asks you to push a button, do not do it.
All right, I will not. I'm assuming nothing's gonna happen. Give it 20 more seconds, guys. I must say, guys, this is like one of the most fun games I have played in my lifetime. This is going to be one of my top games I will probably ever play. Because, like, I thought it was just a complete remake of the original. In terms of everything's the same. Just redone in their own textures and things. But I must say, they added so much more. I'm so glad they finally made this game. And I'm looking forward to see if they make any updates or on next game, because I will definitely buy it. It's one of the best games I've played so far. All right, I must press it because there's nothing gonna happen.
You see? Can he just not hear me?
I can
How
hear
can I
you.
tell him in a way that he'll understand that every second he remains here, he's electing
It's
to kill
restarting it.
himself?
It's going back to
How
the
can I get him
beginning.
to see what I see? How can I make him look at himself? I suppose I can't. Not in the way I want him to. But I don't make the rules. I simply play to my intended purpose, the same as Stanley. We're not so different, I suppose.
No.
I'll try once more to convey all this to him. I'm compelled to. I must. Perhaps, well, maybe this time he'll see. Maybe this time. And I tried again.
No!
And Stanley pushed a button.
I didn't press
And I tried
anything.
again. And Stanley pushed a button.
What?
And I
Whoa. I'm assuming he's gonna restart the game now. Yes. The end is never the end is loading, never. It's never loading or never ending. Or whoa. Okay, so I'm gonna see what happens if I don't pick
all
up
of
the
his
phone.
co-workers were gone.
Then I'm going to
What did it
find
mean?
the other.
Stanley decided to go to the meeting room.
Whoa!
He simply missed a memo.
Whoa. That looked like it had a hat. Okay. This is so cool. It changes every single time. Except for when you do follow the instructions, which is ironic.
When Stanley came to a set
Nope.
of two open, this was not
Nope.
the correct way
Nope.
to the
Nope.
meeting
Nope.
room, and Stanley knew
So
it
I'm gonna just do a
perfectly
speed.
well.
What?
Perhaps he wanted to stop by the employee
What?
lounge
Oh, I
first,
forgot I had to go to the
just
employee
admire
lounge.
it.
I'm like, where's the door?
Stanley
Open the
felt
door,
lightheaded,
get on the floor.
butterflies
Everybody do
in
the
his stomach,
dinosaur.
Giddy in a way he had never known
That was
before.
the most terrible
Was
way
it
I've ever
this
said
room?
it. But
But eager to get back
Yes.
to business, Stanley took the first open door on his
you
left.
mean the first? Oh yeah, you mean this door? It's on my left.
Stanley was so bad at following
Hey, I
directions,
followed your
it's
exact
incredible
directions.
He wasn't 5 years ago.
So I'm gonna go through here, and I'm assuming, yeah, there's something with the baby over there. So
Look, Stanley, I think perhaps we've gotten off on the wrong foot here.
I
I'm
will
not
make
sure
another
if
video,
you
guys,
will.
of this. This is like the
I
most
realize
fun
that
game I've
investing
ever
your
played.
trust in someone else
I'm
can
literally
be
gonna
difficult,
tweet this after
but
I'm
the fact
done.
is that the
You guys,
story has
please
been
feel
about
free to check out my
nothing
Twitter.
but
PS3
you
Rage
all
Gamer with
this
the
time.
3 instead of
Someone
the
you've been
E at the
neglecting,
end.
Stanley.
So that's
Someone you've
PS3
forgotten.
RAGEGAM
Stop
3R.
trying to make every decision by yourself. Now, I'm not asking for me, I'm asking for her. This is it, Stanley. Your chance to redeem yourself.
Okay,
To
so
put
don't
your
answer the
work
phone.
aside, to let her back into your life. She's been waiting.
No.
That's her, Stanley. You need to be the one to do this. To reach out to her.
Talk about a
If you
room
can
with high
truly
pressure.
place your faith. Oh, no, you can't. Did you just unplug the phone?
Yes.
Now, that wasn't supposed to be a choice. How did you do that? You actually
Because I'm awesome.
chose incorrectly? I didn't even know that was possible. Let me double check. No,
This game is amazing.
It's definitely here, clear as day. Stanley picks up the phone. He's taken to his apartment
What
where he
happens if I
finds his
still pick it
wife,
up?
and the two
Nothing,
pledge
okay.
themselves to one another. Music
Whoa.
comes in, fade to white, roll credits. Picking up
That's
the phone
not what
is
happened.
actually somehow an incorrect course of action. How is that even possible? None of these decisions were supposed to mean anything. I don't understand. How on earth are you making meaningful choices? What did you... Wait a second. Did I just see... No, that's not possible. I can't believe it. How had I not noticed it sooner? You're not Stanley.
I am
You're a
Stanley.
real person.
Oh, the plot
I can't
thickens.
believe I was so mistaken. This is why you've been able to make correct and incorrect choices. And to think I've been letting you run around in this game for so long. If you'd made any more wrong choices, you might have negated it entirely. It's as though you completely ignored even the most basic safety protocol for real-world decision-making. Or did you not grasp the severity of the situation?
Here,
Well,
I'll plug
I
it
won't
back
have
in.
that kind of risk on my watch. I'm going to stop the game for a moment so we can educate you properly on safe decision-making in the real world.
Yay.
Please observe this helpful instructional video.
So there will be one.
Choice.
There will
It's
be
the
one
best
video after
part
this.
of being a real person. But if used incorrectly, can also be the most dangerous.
Yes.
For example, in this scenario, a hypothetical real person named Stephen has a choice. He could spend years helping improve the quality of life for citizens
Yes.
of impoverished third world nations. Or he could systematically set fire to every orphan living in a 30-kilometer radius of his house. Which choice would you make? Remember
That's
that unlike
funny.
here, the real world makes sense, and at no time should you make a choice that does not conform to rational logic. If you find
True.
yourself speaking with a person who does not make sense, in all likelihood, that person is not real. Allow the person to finish their thought, then provide an excuse why you cannot continue talking. Turn
That's
to a
funny.
partner and practice saying, "My goodness, is it 4:30? I'm supposed to be having a back, sack, and crack."
What? Practice? What? My mouse is back in the game. What is going on?
Excellent. Making
Whoa.
choices on a regular basis is the
Oh,
best
he's gonna
part
get
to a
eaten
healthy
by a
decision-making
crocodile.
process. Most
game is
medical
so
professionals
cool.
recommend making at least 8
I
choices
wish
per
I
day.
know I'm
Do you
choosing.
make more than 8?
Yes.
Less? And finally, if you begin to wonder if your choices are actually meaningful and
Yes,
whether
they
you'll
are.
ever make a significant contribution to the world, just remember that in the vast infiniteness of space, your thoughts and problems are materially insignificant, and the feeling should subside. At this time, your instructor will guide you in an exercise to test and reinforce the material covered in this video.
So sorry guys that I don't have a webcam yet.
Notice
What?
this film
What?
has begun to deteriorate as a result of
Yeah.
narrative
Danger
contradiction.
everywhere.
But not to
Stop,
worry.
stop, stop,
Now
stop,
that you're
stop.
properly
Ooh,
informed on good
bulldogs everywhere.
decision-making,
Okay.
we're going to revisit a choice you made just a few minutes ago
The phone?
and see what the correct thing to do would have been. This way, please.
Do I get to jump off? Maybe I do. Ooh, do I not get to anymore?
Now that we know your choices are meaningful,
Oh.
we can't have you jumping off the platform and dying. Imagine the main character dying senselessly halfway through the story. That story would make no sense at all. We just need to get you home as soon as possible before the narrative contradiction gets any worse. Unfortunately, it seems
Okay.
this place is not well equipped to deal with reality.
True. I wonder what happens if we go back in there. Thank you. Close behind me. Thank you. Why can't I see my legs? Ay caramba. Close behind me. Thank you.
Almost there.
Yes?
You'll take the door on the left, back to the correct
Thank
ending.
you.
The story will have resolution once again, and you'll be home free in the real world.
Close behind me.
Now remember, all you need to do is behave exactly as Stanley would. That means choosing responsibly and always putting the story first. I'm quite sure you'll be up to the task. Just follow my lead and you'll be fine. All right. When Stanley came to a set of 2 open doors, he
You know what,
entered the
guys?
door on his left.
Here's the thing. I want you guys to tell me, what do you want me to do? What's that? Disobey again? Okay. Let's see what's gonna happen.
No! Why did you do that?
Whoa.
Quickly, hurry back in the other direction. Perhaps we're not too late.
Whoa. Wow. Let me guess, he's gonna lock me in. No? Okay. I'm curious to see how the game ends from here. Yeah, we're probably too late. Everything's already deteriorated in here. Yes! Woo!
I can't believe after everything we talked about that my story, you've destroyed my work.
Get everywhere.
Why?
You're everywhere.
For what? What did you get out
For
of that?
entertainment
What
for
did you think
everybody.
was so special about seeing the game undone, left here like so much garbage. It's worthless now.
Whoa,
And what am I
chairs on the
supposed to
floor.
do? Even if there were a way to continue, would it be worth it?
Yes.
To know that my story is now incorrect? How can I go back to that? I can't erase that knowledge. I'll have to live with it forever.
You're welcome.
Reliving its impossibility forever. I couldn't live that way. Is it better to shut the game down entirely? To willingly destroy all of my work? I don't know. What's the answer? What do I do? What do I do? What do I...
I'm glad I don't talk to
No, I
myself
have
that
to.
much.
I have to shut the game down.
No.
I have to.
Alright guys, in case this is the end, thank you so much for watching. This is P-Series Gamer saying, if you enjoyed this video, please feel free to check out my channel. Whoa, is it really gonna end? Please feel free to check out my channel. Also, if you want to help it grow, share with other people. Whoa.
I'm here.
Whoa!
Here in this pile of rubbish.
Is this
with you.
Portal 2?
You, who thought you were so clever. Now look where we are. My entire game is destroyed. It was the only thing in the world that was mine, and you've run it into the ground.
I'm sorry.
What, did you think that would be funny?
No.
You just had to see? Didn't I impress upon you how important it was to be like Stanley? He
I'm not
actually
gonna be
knows
someone
how to do
who
what
I'm
I tell
not,
him to.
dude.
He understands that if I say to do something, there's a damn good reason for it.
Whoa.
That thought hadn't even occurred to you, had it? That there's a world outside of you? You're a child.
No.
Oh, my story. If you'd just gone through the door on the left, you would have seen it. There was a whole underground facility. You would have destroyed it and been victorious. It would have been so perfect. I worked so hard on it. I tried so hard.
Whoa. What?
Is behave exactly as Stanley would. That means choosing responsibly
No!
and always putting
No!
the story
No!
first.
No! No!
I'm quite
No!
sure
No!
you'll be
No!
up
No!
to
No!
the
No!
task. Just follow my lead and you'll be fine. All right. When Stanley came to a set of 2
Let me just
open
barely
doors,
walk through this and run
he
through the other
entered the
one.
door on his left.
Whoa!
No! Why did you do that? Quickly, hurry.
Did he just go back?
Behave exactly as
Oh,
Stanley
I have
did.
no other
That
choice.
means choosing responsibly and always putting
Okay,
the story first.
okay.
I'm quite sure you'll be up to the
I
task.
know what I gotta
Just
do
follow
here.
my lead and you'll be fine. All right. When Stanley came to a set of 2 open doors,
He walked through
entered
the
the
left
door. On
door.
his left.
That's how they say in the other game. He walked through the left door. You know what? I think this is boring.
Yet there was not a
So, I will end it here. I've already done part of my, almost all of my introduction. So, this is P-Series Gamer saying, I hope you guys have a great day, and I'll catch you in the next video.